Train horn is going off. It's been going off like all morning. He's just honking away. C3 33 C3. This train horn is going off again, and it just keeps going off. Really know. Like, he drove by at that driveway, I think, that mail van. There's not really like houses or anything right here, so but then like this path is probably where this car is driving by. No cars. There's a car right there where the path curves next to me. There's a guy sitting in this white SUV, and there's a car driving by it, and it's white. There's a guy sitting over here in a white SUV, and as I walked by it, a white car drove by me. And the white truck behind it has one tail light, I think. And this is a white car right here. Saying it right there. That car turned when the white cars drove by each other. Was that synced? Probably. I don't hear the train horn anymore. He stopped now, I think. He was going off like the whole time since I came outside, and he's going off earlier this morning. And there's this white truck turning in front of me. There's the train horn again. $33. Oh. Like, is at the corner of the house. That last car. Saw a white truck turn in front of me when I got across the street right there. Down at the light over there. Turned right in front of me. It's a 42 license plate. Probably a stalker head. Here comes the stockhead. Here's the white stockhead. There's a dog barking. It seems timed again, like every time I hear a dog barking. And it barked right when I stepped on the bridge. This dog just keeps barking synced. This is a 99. Yeah, like every time I hear a dog barking in the distance, it's barking synced like this one is right now. I know that sounds crazy, but it's because it is crazy. And it happens every time I walk outside. Or, like, not every time I walk outside, but a lot. But every time I hear a dog barking, it's synced, though. That's what I'm saying. Maybe not every time I hear a dog barking, I'm not really sure, but like a lot. What type of movie setup is gonna be right at the light when I get there? Is the prop department ready to send out this crash test puppets? The light turned green when I got here. This is the 84, the silver car. Train horn is going off when I step on the street. They're coming. I see them driving toward me up the street. That's probably one. They always drive by there. I don't know. That's at the corner. Like, this is one of these. Where is it at? There's a white SUV with its lights turned on. Was that what it was driving by? There's a tail lift turning in front of me. Here. Sidewalk. Guys just at the curb. I don't know. Gotta be a stalker. They just got a bunch of random color cars this morning. And the whiteys at intersections. Alright. I was at the corner. It's right here. I was right by there. I see more coming. I see headlights in the fog. Train horns going off right there. These cars are pulling up at the same time, and one of them, silver car. And it was driving by there, and they always drive by there. And they always drive by here, and it's coming in front of me, and this is driving by here. He's turning here. And this is turning too, same time. And this is really timed traffic, all of it, except maybe that car wasn't really exactly at a place, so. But all the rest of the cars, though, look really perfectly timed, right? It's a train horn, man. Hmm. 4, 3, 2, 1. $55. No, I don't. I don't speak any other languages. This is a 33, and it's driving by here. And then this is a whitey, I bet, $1,000. And this is turning on when the whitey turns. And right as I was starting to walk, one of those, you know, it's turning on synced. I bet $1,000, just like I did when I walked right by it the other night on video. They're getting out of the whitey now as I'm walking by it. They're getting out with the red hat right as I walk by it. The train is probably sinking on me. He's meeting me right here. This is a long chain. A black truck and a black truck. Are they stalkers? This is a silver car driving by the black truck. Are they stalkers? What's driving by right here? A white stalker. And then turning there a bit. What's gonna be at the front of the traffic at the intersection when I get there? Stalkers. That's a 55. Oh, he doesn't have a back plate. It's 55 though. There's a white car turning over there and I step on the street. There's black cars here. And then there's stalkers. The train horn is going off again. It probably started stalkered up again. It just turn off for a few minutes and then it'll start up again. I mean, he's actually rolling through town this time, you know, but he paused and then he started up again when I got across the street. Probably like the corner of the building or something. There's a white truck driving in front of me. And there's a car honking. There's stalker parade driving in front of me. And then there's people walking up on the sidewalk right now as a tan car is turning. And then there's this gang stalker. He missed the door, but that's probably for the door. It's always a gang stalker though, every time I see it. And that's probably a gang stalker right there. And this is a white and a tan gang stalker. And there's a train horn. And this car is parking right now. The light is turning when I get here. And the white truck. And 64. And I'm just walking slow so the white truck can just turn, but whatever. This guy just got out of the car when I got across the street. There's whiteys over there simultaneous. Car honking when I turn forward again. It's probably a stalker. This truck, this white truck. Train horn. A train horn syncing up with the other stalkers. Again. These two cars are coming out simultaneous. This car is coming out right now. I didn't even hear that car coming out of the alley. Like, it just comes out in front of me all of a sudden. This is stalker. Is this a stalker? Is this a stalker? Is it a tan truck? Yeah, it's a tan truck with the 86 on it. This has an 88 on it. This car is coming out in front of me as the other car got to the intersection behind me. I don't know if that was synced or what, but that just happened. This car is driving forward right next to me. I think it's a tan car. This car was turning right here. This white car was a taxi. Yeah, he's pulling up right now. And that had a 64 right there. And then there's two blue cars close to each other as the white car drives in front of me at a corner. This white SUV is taking off right now. I think a car is parked next to me or something. It's driving forward right when it stepped on the street. Here comes the taxi again. There's a car turning kind of next to me. I don't know if that's a stalker, but it probably is. I think they're making sound effects. Just make all types of weird ass sound effects. Anything that you can imagine. We might make one right now. So, walking up to a white truck. Right when I got across the street, they walked up to the truck. This engine sound is probably a stock head. After I get across the street, you know. There's a white car right after I get across the alley. He's a little late. I took like 3 steps after the alley, and then he was driving in front of me. It's a little late. There's a white, it's a silver car. There's an engine sound over here right when I step on the street. Like a semi or something. This is a tan car when I get across the street. This is a white truck. This is a car right here. It's probably a Soccer. This car is turning to park right when I step on the sidewalk. This car looks like a stalker. Was that a stalker? The crosswalk. It's white stalkers with a loud white stalker truck. Extremely loud white stalker truck. He's revving up again right before the bank corner, and then there's a white car right after the bank corner. Here comes a white car. There's a white car turning right now. This has a 66. This has a 64. This is meeting it at the corner of the intersection. This red truck looks like a stalker, and I saw a white car at the intersection over there. This white van looks like a stalker right now. This car looks like a stalker right here. I think he has a 22. There's a tan car, you know, and they're right next to each other. This is a blue car, but it's right there, and Looks orchestrated. That was a blue car right there. Is this blue car street? There's another blue car. It's kind of at the crosswalk. The other truck was right at the crosswalk before it. This is a 444. He's kind of early, but he almost made it. I'll give him a C minus. The whiteys. Man, the whiteys are hilarious. They need their own sitcom. Huh. They're funny. They just drive by simultaneously with each other. That's funny. Huh. Isn't it funny to stalk people? What's going on, y'all? Who's in here? And who the fuck is Brian Fritz? Tell me. Okay. There's two whiteys right now again. Isn't it funny to stalk innocent people and ruin their lives and keep them from getting jobs? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny, guys?
Sorry, running a minute behind.
You good? You're right on time. Actually, it says 9.
Oh, good.
Isn't it funny, guys? Look at this stalker. Look at him. This plan. Isn't it funny though?
There's 41. Whoop, up, up, up. Need a penny to make it 41, don't I? As always, be blessed, be well, blessed to be well. Thanks.
There's like no other cars on the street right now. Except this one. Tan car. This car's is it gonna get out and walk by it? I have a feeling it is. It's parked right at the corner of Ravenwood, but this tan car is driving by right there. Oh, now they're getting out. Is it a stalker? This white stalker. And there's a cop stalker. He's driving out when I stepped on the street. And then there's this white stalker. And then this is probably a stalker. Driving up right when I get across the street. Like a stalker would do. If they were a stalker. If hypothetically speaking, I was being stalked by the entire town, then that's what they would do. Like they would just do this. There's an engine sound behind me with the white truck and the blue car next to me there. Am I gonna see more blue cars again? There's the engine sound when this guy with the red shirt and the white truck drove by me right before the crosswalk. Stalkers again. tan truck is pulling up right when the white truck drives through the intersection with the red shirt. And his lock button is probably a stalker. Probably a stalker. Wait, what? Oh, was that a whitey? The whiteys. The whiteys. The whiteys. This is the Veterans Home van that I always see stalking. There's another whitey behind the whiteys. Is this gonna stalk with the last whitey? It's probably all stalker cars. Here comes another white SUV. Is there gonna be another whitey? Is this a stalker walking around? Is it? I don't know. These are always stalking me. Is it gonna stalk me again? There's 2 red cars over here and 2 white cars over here. And she just got in a car over here. And then she just got out of this blue car over here. When that blue car drives through the intersection, she's parked right next to me. And she gets in this red car as this white car drives by her. She's a stalker. She's starting the red car right as this white car drives by me. Is she a stockhead? Is she gonna pull off when another blue car drives by or something? With another red car? Is the car honking when it drives in front of me? Someone's stepping off the sidewalk over here and this white truck pulls up to the intersection. Is it a stalker? Probably a stalker. This car is parking right next to me. Is this white SUV pulled up to the intersection? Is it stalkers? She's getting out as a white car drives behind her. Are they stalkers? Are they stockheads? Are they stalkernators? There's people walking in front of me as a white car pulled up to the intersection. Are they stalkers? Are they stalkers with multiple white cars again? And this stalker van? And it's driving right by me with the white car? Are they getting in this stalker car now and then it's gonna take off stalkered up like stalkers? This car is turning right as that car drives by it. And I think it was tan. Are they stalkers? Are they stalkers? Here comes this guy I always see stalking. Is he gonna stalk again? Just like he does every single day. Is he a stalker? Is he gonna stalk again? I think they just put the car into gear and started driving right when he got across the street. I think they're stalkers stalking. And then he went in the door of the building over there right as that white truck drove by me. And these stalkers are taking off, and then stalk. This car is pulling up right now as they turn. Is it a stalker? Oh, this was probably meeting it at the intersection, but I didn't see it. It was behind the bush. Stalkers with white trucks. And sometimes when I'm sitting here, like they'll have a car driving by me, like right next to me, and right at the same time there's a car syncing with it coming around the corner of the building. Or they'll just they'll sync cars at the corner, like one going this way, one going this way at the corner of the building. Here comes white cars. Is it a stalker? There's a banging noise in the distance right when it drives by me. Was it stalkers? He's backing up and he's stopping right next to me, and then he's turning into the parking space. There's a tan truck and a white truck right next to me, and then there's a whitey at the intersection meeting the whitey at the intersection. And then this whitey's gonna park finally. And then there's a whitey behind him on the street over there. And then he's gonna get out and there's gonna be a stalker with him. What's the stalker gonna be that's gonna sync up with the stalker? Is probably this car that started driving right as he got out, and he was hitting his lock button when he walked by me. He was honking right as he walked by me right here. Should they always do that? And then here comes Whitey's again. Here comes the garbage truck with the Whitey parking right in front of me. Are they gonna have a red coat? She's got a pink coat. Okay. It's not a red coat. There's hope for that puppet. She doesn't have the red coat yet. This truck was turning. There's that car drove through. Are they stalkers? It's parking, and there's a guy coming out of the building at the same time and getting into it. Or no, he's not getting into it. He came out of the building at the same time that it parked. And then he's getting in this car that's parked next to it. And then he closed the door right before she opened the building door. Were they supposed to be synced with each other? It wasn't really perfectly synced. Was that two red cars, I think? There's a white truck right as the guy goes back in the door of the building. There's a Whitey meeting the Whitey at the intersection. They are stalkers. They are stalkers stalking every day. They are stalkers stalking every day. They are stalkers stalking every day. There's a car honking. There's stalkers stalking. What's this stalker gonna do now? Is he gonna walk around the corner synced? Just walking by me with one hand in his pocket. He had his cell phone like pointed at me. I don't know if he's recording me or what, but he's always stalking me. Is this a stalker? Is something gonna happen when it drives in front of me? I was doing a U-turn. As a white van is pulling up. I was parking. As a white van is pulling up, doing a U-turn. There's someone walking by me over there. Is it a stalker? Probably by the timing of it. It's the white car and this car. Is this Whitey's again? Is that guy? Is something gonna happen when he gets across the street? She's stepping up on the sidewalk right when he steps on the other sidewalk across the street. Are they stalkers? She's walking around the corner of this car as he walks around the corner of the building. Are they stalkers? Is there gonna be Whitey's again? What's gonna happen this time? I hear a car coming. Is it gonna be a stalker? It's a white car. This looks synced up with it. I think it was beeping synced up. I think that's what was beeping, and I think it was synced up. It like stopped right when the white car got here. You're like right before it. I don't know. But every time I hear a truck beeping, it's synced up though, so probably. Alright. Uh. White truck turning at the center of the street. This car's pulling up right now. This guy's coming out of the building right now. It's a tan truck and he's staring at me. He looks like a stockhead. Just put on his coat right next to me. This truck took off right when this car drove out. Looks synced up with it, and he has a dim headlight, I think, or something, maybe. That's Whitey right at the door. That's right at the other door. That's a white car and a tan car right now. He's meeting a white car at the intersection. What is it? What is it? Stalkers. 99. What is it? Stalkers. Is this gonna be a stalker in this car? Is she gonna get out of it like a stalker? The 99. Is there gonna get out? Is she gonna come out with a red shirt like a stalker? Is she gonna come out with a red shirt like a stalker? And tell me to stop recording in a public place? Tell me to stop recording in a public place with a red shirt? I'm in a public place. I can record with you in your red shirt. This is a 44. I can record it. This is a business. Yeah, and this is a stalker outside of your business. This is a stalker at a crosswalk. This is my business, but you're on the sidewalk walking, turning your camera as you walk. That's a stalker truck, but he's not fully stalkered up right there in that chemtrail. Why don't people get all upset about these chemtrails? They just get upset about people recording stalkers. Like, as mad as people get about me recording stalkers, they should get that mad about the chemtrails in the sky. Don't you think? Like, why aren't you mad about that? Why don't you jump out of the door and go, oh my God, there's chemtrails. Stop spraying chemtrails over my business. Why don't you say that? This car is turning right now. I think it has a 33, and she has a leopard print hat on. I'm pretty sure she has a 33. She's definitely got the leopard print hat on. And that white car was a whitey head. And these black cars in front of me right now. It's like a blue car or something. They were in front of me simultaneous at a corner. And then there's what do you call them? A UTV or whatever. I always see those stalkered up every time I see one. Except I saw one when I was recording the other day that didn't look stalkered up. But that was like the only one I've seen in the last 2 years that doesn't. That all the rest of them do every time I see one. This car has a bashed out headlight. It's turning right now. And this car is driving by me right now. These are the black and a silver truck, and then another black car, and then a white car, and it's here. And there's a white car in front of me that's probably a stalker over at the other intersection ahead of me. And then this car is at the door and it looks like a stalker. And this guy is walking out of the building with a red shirt on. He's gonna walk up to the sidewalk at the same time as I do, I bet. He got a red shirt and a red face mask thing, bandana or whatever. He's a stalker. This car is about to take off, stalkered up, I bet. Just someone walking up on the sidewalk as someone walks out of the building in front of me. And then he just went in the door and she went in the door at the same time. This is taking off as a white car drives by it next to me. I think one of those people that walked in front of me had a red shirt too. And this car has one light and it's sitting next to the crosswalk and it's gonna stalk I bet, or I think it was that guy that walked out of it. It might not stock again, but a stalker walked out of it and he's parked right next to the crosswalk with one light. It's at the door. Is it a stalker head? This is a tan car with a 66 on it. This is a tan truck right behind it. There's more whiteys coming. Are they gonna pull up simultaneous at the intersection? That's a Faith Regional whitey too. That's the hospital whitey. Every time I see the hospital cars, they're stalking me, whether they're the whiteys or not. They're always stalking me.